Good morning. Keith, Abigail, and Elijah have already left to go video game hunting today. He took the oldest two, and that's going to be their homeschool today. Learning how to make money flipping video games online for a profit. So, I mean, that's a pretty cool thing. I mean, most children can't say that their dad takes them doing that stuff, so I'm sure they're not grateful enough, but they're excited. So this morning we are going to make pancakes since it's just me and the, how many? Four little ones. You going to help me? You're going to help me flip them? Okay, cool. So I got my expert pancake flipper going to help me again this morning, and we're going to get this day rolling.
In 2025, come and see my mistakes, living life so free. Dishes, laundry, cooking too, homeschooling with a lot to do. Every day a brand new vibe. Join the fun, watch her thrive. From sunrise to the moonshine, it's 5 in 2025.
Okay, we decided to get fancy and make some chocolate chip pancakes this morning.
Try to do a trick shot on Dale. On the roof? No. On that water tank thing. Okay. Please do it. No. Maya. I know. Oh. I watch. I don't watch. It keeps on slipping. Mama, look how far I am.
You're doing great. Wow.
But he was a mess up.
Are you dancing?
Even Theo was a mess up.
How are you feeling this morning? So, graphic warning if you don't want to see this, but that's what his foot looks like. Definitely looks less infected. Your skin just needs to heal over where it's opening up. But it's going good. He's doing great. I've stated before how I'm particularly struggling with homeschooling now that I have 4 children who are school age, along with 2 that are still very needy. This comment I got the other day from Amanda really helped and encouraged me. She said, "Through my homeschool journey, the hardest thing I did was teach my kids to read. First, I felt validated because honestly, teaching my 7-year-old and 9-year-old to read has been a much more difficult feat than when my 13 and 11-year-old were this age. Being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job in and of itself, so I always feel like I'm being pulled in so many different directions at one time. And to top that off, I'm met with great expectations and thoughts of they're so far behind, which makes me even more of an anxious mess. But that's why I love the last part of her comment. She says, I didn't do it. It was through the grace of Jesus with his help, because I can literally do nothing without Jesus. This is the part that I begin to forget and overlook when the overwhelm and anxiety creep in. I'm constantly having to remind myself of the truth that I cannot do this homeschooling thing or motherhood thing on my own. I have to rely on God and the Holy Spirit's guidance each and every second of the day. When I turn my thoughts from I'm not doing enough to Lord, what would you have me to do, while believing he will be the one to give me the strength to do it, everything changes. Homeschooling becomes a Jesus-centered time of joyful discovery, honest connection, and what do you know, learning as a result. If you're currently in the homeschool or motherhood trenches, here are 2 verses that I absolutely love that speaks to our current season of overwhelm. Isaiah 40:11 says, He shall feed his flock like a shepherd, he shall gather the lambs with his arm, and carry them in his bosom, and shall gently lead those that are with young. I feel like this is the perfect picture of the Lord our shepherd. He's gently leading us, mamas, and he guides us through the meadows and mountains of life with our young by our side. Gently leading is the key there. Another verse is Philippians 2:13. For it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. This verse is the perfect reminder that it is God who does the work. Coming to this realization that we can't do anything on our own is actually so freeing. When we stop striving and just start submitting to the Holy Spirit throughout our day, inviting him in, asking him what he would have us do next, it literally changes everything.